Welcome to the SoberQ podcast.
Hi there, my name's Lauran and I am an alcoholic. When were we ready to start the house cleaning steps? I think this is a really great question. When I arrived in Alcoholics Anonymous in 2004, I remember sitting at my very first meeting. I was looking at the calico banners on the wall, the 12 steps, and I remember that step 4 stood out to me the most. It said, "We made a searching and fearless moral inventory." And to be honest, I felt really frightened when I saw that step. I think because never in my life had I done anything remotely searching nor fearless, and I certainly had no idea what moral was. I really rebelled at the thought of doing any type of house cleaning. And I would hear people at meetings say that we have to do personal house cleaning. We must take inventory. And I thought to myself, there is no way I'm doing that. Especially when I saw step 5 and it said that I had to admit all of that inventory to another person. I was gifted with sobriety from my first meeting. But I have to say that I was plagued by alcoholism because it took me a little while in those first probably 3 years of being sober in Alcoholics Anonymous to be sponsored to take the steps. I became very deluded and addicted to the way that I think, to the way that Lauran thinks. I remember when I reached out for help and someone took me through the 12 steps. And I had a deep experience in step 1. And I'd started believing in this power of the universe, this God of my own understanding. And I was shown the pages in the big book, pages 60 to 62. And I felt like someone had written them about me because I had always been in collision with others. I'd always been behaving in particular ways just to get what I wanted all the way throughout my life, and I caused a lot of confusion with the people in and around my life. I had a really deep experience where I saw my selfish and self-centered plans, the difficulties in my internal world and my external world, and they were all really starting to catch up to me. I'd started to wake up to the fact that I'd convinced myself that I was here on this earth to serve Lauran, not to serve God or others. And I was really living my life based on my own will. And that made it very extremely uncomfortable to be in my own skin, for my family and friends, work colleagues, for anyone really to be around me. I so badly wanted to change. And I started to see that God is God and that Lauran is Lauran. The 3rd step promises were very, very enticing to me. The idea that I'd become less interested in myself and more interested in what I could contribute to life, that I'd have peace of mind and face life successfully. That was very attractive to me. I felt ready to take the 3rd step. And when I took that 3rd step prayer, I was warned that the decision around taking that 3rd step prayer could have very little effect. It probably wouldn't be permanent unless I set out on this course of personal house cleaning. And I knew that I was really ready to do that personal inventory, the one that I said that I would never be able to do. And I was told that I had 2 choices on when I was going to start that inventory, next or at once. And I knew that I had to start it immediately. As I got writing, I did it as if my life depended on it. I knew that if I delayed writing that inventory, I was going to go straight back to worshipping myself, my thinking. And I think the pain of that, of knowing that, is what motivated me.
If you would like to share your experience on a recovery question, visit the SoberQ podcast website at soberq.com. Thanks for listening.